Hi, and welcome back to Blue's Garden. This week, I am sowing my squash, zucchini, golden zucchini, butternut squash. I also am uppotting my Roma tomato. Those are the first 6 I planted. I am uppotting some oregano and some basil, and also dehydrating some oregano, and a tour of the grow lights, the shelves. See what's going on down there. Let's take a look at sowing the squash, zucchini, and golden zucchini now. As I said, starting with crook-necked squash. Crook-necked squash. Now, the squash, zucchini, melons, all of them have a distinct shape. You want the pointy end down on the seed. The pointy end is the side that the root comes out of. I'm doing these 4 in here in this, 4 of the 6 in the black. I'm labeling all 4. You want to do pointy end down, straight down, and then covered up with about a quarter or so an inch, about a centimeter or so of some more seed starter. That's 4 of the crooked neck squash. I'm going to do 4 of the golden zucchini. And again, they have a pointy end and sort of a rounded end. Some people snip the pointy end. Some people, some people soak the seed for a few minutes. They're fine. I've never had a problem. I'm doing 4 of the golden zucchini, pointy end down. And then label them all. And 4 of the Black Beauty zucchini. 4 of the Black Beauty zucchini. And again, rounded end, pointy end, and we know the pointy end goes down. Black Beauty zucchini, and again, about a quarter or so of an inch or about a centimeter deep. They can go a little deeper, they can go a little shallower, it doesn't matter. They are fairly robust, and you'll have no problem. And then last of this batch is Waltham butternut squash, and I'm doing 6 of those. They're great. They store great, and 6 is the perfect number. Should get 2 or 3 from each, and that's perfect amount to store. Pointing end down, quarter inch deep. Tap it in to get some good coverage, and then there we go, and then label all 6. Let's take a quick look at the grow light shelves. And taking a look at the grow lights, got the onions up on top, chives, lavender, leeks there. I have some sweet potato growing, peppers to the left. Those in the middle are all tomato. This is a close-up of a bunch of the onion types. Salads, beet greens, and lettuce on the bottom. What do you say we do a little uppotting? First, the Roma tomato. These are the very first tomatoes I sowed this season. There are the Roma tomatoes. Right now they're in a little 3-inch square, kind of deep, but still, I'm moving them up to a bigger pot. They're gonna be indoors for another 3 weeks anyway. move them in, and then tuck everything in around and label. I've got about an inch below them that these guys can grow into. I'm pinching off any leaves that are directly in the potting soil or anything down below. Seem to have had a second plant growing there. Once that gets moist, it'll be fine. So pinch these leaves off on the bottom. Try and get this out of the 3-inch pot. There's a bunch of soil in the bottom, some grow mix down the bottom. I'm gonna tuck this in, press it in, try and get it all nice and firm. Label it. Again, pinch the bottom leaves off so that I can bury it a little bit and get some more root going up the top. Label it. It's a total of 6 of these regular Roma tomato. And nice root development, not compacted, not pot bound, root bound. I like to shake it, helps get the air pockets out. The goal is to try and get it in there and extra soil and all that. Again, pinch off anything down below, get it in there, a little shake, tuck everything in, label it, Rome is done. And also potting up some oregano and basil that will be on my kitchen window because I like to be able to just grab something real fresh and cut it and use it when I'm cooking. Continuing on, I am up potting some herbs. First up is Italian oregano. This will end up going in my kitchen window just so I can snip a couple of fresh things and put it in whatever I'm cooking. Italian oregano, don't forget to label it, very important. And then a couple of basil plants. They're already a bit tall and leggy, so what I'll end up doing is I'll pinch it back when I'm cooking next. I'll pinch it back to the next good leaf node. Tuck in a little extra there. So, but I definitely want to get this stuff up. I just like having it in my kitchen. So you can see where that long stem, that's going to get pinched back. I'm also dehydrating some herbs that have been growing all winter. I need room in the grow shelves for larger plants that I'm up potting. And I need to get rid of some stuff that I've been growing there all year round that is now ready to go outside. So I'm going to dehydrate the stuff that I grew inside, and that'll be for cooking spices and whatnot. And then I will also make some room, which I'm going to need as I pot up all these plants. And of the stuff I grow all year round, I do grow some herbs here in the basement where my grow shelves are. I'm going to cut any of the oregano and parsley back. Anything that I have in my basement. You can see the dead lettuce from some of the stuff that I grew. But I will cut some of this stuff out. And my intent is I'm going to dehydrate this stuff. Anything that you see me cutting and tossing to the side is going in the compost bin outside. So any of the leaves I can find, I'm going to take everything off the stems. And that's going to get dehydrated. I just cook a lot and might as well save it. The real goal of this is to clear up those bottom shelves where I'm growing all those herbs. Because everything that gets potted up, the larger cherry tomatoes are going to go down there on that bottom shelf. I'm running out of room on grow shelves. And it's another couple weeks before I move them up into the sun porch to start getting them ready to harden off. So in the dehydrator, 9 hours, about 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And for those of you who celebrate, happy Easter. Although by the time this releases, it'll be over Easter weekend. Actually, this releases on the day that Greek Orthodox celebrate Easter. So, happy Easter, or celebrate the resurrection for those of you that do or not. And Easter Bunny came. The girls came over and got their baskets, and that's the Easter Bunny hiding from the dreaded tissue paper monster. Tucker, being Tucker. It's his favorite part about Christmas, is any wrapping paper or tissue paper around. And this would be the Easter Bunny. Thank you, Tucker. And some friends out in the yard. Well, we made it another week. We survived thought it was going to be nice. Turned out to be below freezing a few days this week. Survived the turkeys in the driveway. Turkeys in this area are a everyday occurrence. And we got some stuff sown, and we're getting close. I've started to treat the soil that the potatoes are going to go into for the grow bags, and I got some time outdoors, which was wonderful in between pouring rains here and there. Welcome to spring/New England. Can't decide if it's a nice sunny day or if it's a cold day or if it's gray and rainy or warm. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps the almighty algorithm. Like, share, and subscribe. That helps me grow, and that helps you grow. Thank you very much.